What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So we are in our second video of Wipe right now. We're going to be running the same kit from the last raid, in the last video. And we had a pretty good first video. So we are at 564, so we almost made 100,000 in that last video. So not a bad start. We're going to hop back into Island now and then try to do the same thing. Hopefully get a lot of luck again. Alright, I'll see you all in there. Alright, so I want to see if we get a spawn here. But it doesn't look like we did. Let's just go straight up to radio. I actually learned that you could walk through here recently. I didn't know that. Alright, there's some big shots over to our left. That's pretty far. We're not worried about that. That's probably someone spawning around docks. So, not a concern for us yet. But that does mean we probably have someone. I just got a vibe. Feel like someone spawned at Lighthouse. So we'll have someone behind us, but especially with it being early wipe right now, I'm not too concerned of people like rushing up to us. So I feel like we should have a decent amount of time to loot radio before the next batch of people show up. These camps are pretty good to loot, but I'm going to skip them because I don't want to be caught out in the open. I generally only loot them later on in the raid, but you can find a lot of good stuff there. It's just a little too dangerous for me right now. And I am expecting that there's someone already here, so let's find out. Yeah, I just heard him. Let's see, so I heard a knife. We can see that box is open. So let's back up a bit. What tree should we hide in? Okay. I guess he heard us. Maybe he was trying to be friendly and just talk to us, but we can't. We're not in a mood to talk right now. I don't think he dropped anything. Alright. Interesting. There's a pistol right there. Alright, cool. So let's see if he left us some stuff. But he didn't carry out anything, so I feel like there should be a decent amount of stuff here. And no one ever checks these drawers. I mean, I don't check them very often either, but it just seems like no one ever really looks in here. Okay, yeah, so he spawned. I think he probably spawned right here. Like right behind the building. We'll take everything. We'll take everything right now. Hopefully he's alone. Thought I heard another set of footsteps, but nothing. I will say this door update, much bigger improvement than I thought. I really like this door update. I haven't actually done anything cool with it yet, or really had any significant moments with the doors, but something about it, I like it. It's making a bigger change in the game for me than I thought. And normally I don't even bother taking out these mags, but we're gonna take everything right now, get a little extra experience. Actually, we'll switch to that grip too. Sounds like an SKS. Just keeping an eye on that tree. We're in a pretty safe spot here. I gotta fix this too. But this is about the time that I think another party might show up here. So that's why I'm like, this is a Deagle mag, that's probably worth a decent chunk, right? That's why I'm checking that tree. It's like right around now that someone might show up. I'm curious what this guy was doing. Like maybe he was just checking for GPUs, because like, there's some decent stuff here. And I know he didn't have a backpack, but I'm surprised he didn't even like carry a gun with him. because like it looks like he. Wait, is that a person? What? Wait, that was a person, right? Yeah, that was a good eye. We had a good eye there. So that was what I was saying, was about the time that someone would show up now. And someone had shown up. They were just waiting outside. Probably because of these doors, man. They saw the doors were open and then they were like, alright, someone's in there, let's just wait. Just a smart play. This dragon off. Alright, we're just gonna have a big bag of mags in this game, I guess. No cool loot, just mags. Still have 3 ticks on there. I normally would switch it out after 2 kills. Yeah, let's just switch it out. Why not? Alright, so we gotta go check that guy's stuff now. I'm wondering where he came from. I have never seen a person in that position. So that's why I'm a little anxious here. Because we might still have the, like, camps people. They might still be around. I don't even know how he got in that position, so let's see if we can even replicate that. Oh, okay, we gotta check this out. Where should we loot this? I think we'll loot behind the building. This should generally be a safe spot. So this is the new rifle, huh? I like this. I haven't tried it out yet. We'll get to testing it out soon. Maybe, probably not. This guy came in, he was ready to play, man. Yeah, that's a lot of mags. I feel kind of bad because that takes forever to get all those mags. Well, I'm guessing he didn't fill them by hand. Probably just bought them, so it probably didn't take that long. Alright, I think we're good. Let's continue on. Yeah, he was gonna pop us, man. It's good we were paying attention there. Because he was just waiting for us, and we probably would have jumped right down that balcony and jumped right into him. And it's not a normal spot that I would look, but his head was just like so obvious. I'm usually looking just into this tree. But we got lucky, I guess. Cool. You need some luck to survive in this game. So I'm checking the camps. I don't see any movement down there. So let's keep moving forward then. I'm wondering, should we go into research? We probably should, right? Don't see anyone running around. But the other thing is I don't see any guards or anything either. So that's not a good sign. Let's keep going. There could be someone behind us, so I don't want to sit for too long. And I hate going up Death Valley, the back of research. So this is the normal route that I'll take. This isn't a great route either, because there's like 12 windows for someone to see you. And they can usually hear you too when you're running past this building if they're on one of those floors and they're near the window. They can hear you and then just peek out the window and take you out. Actually, yeah, none of this path is very safe because this ladder's not safe either. I don't know. Maybe Death Valley is a better route to take, but... Alright, so we got a spawn here. Usually if that's looted though... Yeah. It means someone probably spawned in the front of research, climbed that ladder, and then is moving into research. You don't usually see people come... Hold on. Where was that? I think that was outside, man. I thought we were dead there. You usually don't see people loot that ladder box unless they came up the ladder. People going down the ladder have already looted enough and probably won't even check that box out. Interesting that this is shut. So maybe he didn't go this way. There's no real point, I think, of reshutting it though. Because someone already knows we're here, so I'm not really worried about keeping our tracks covered. Alright, someone's been here too. I'm mostly trying to find this person. Who has like looted this entire building. Okay, well we saw him. We're gonna... Oh wow, we actually got him. Alright. That is my first, I think, like, ever grenade kill. Ooh, that was nice. Got a bag there, too. Let's clear out down here. Yeah. Oh, man, that was exciting. So, in the first video of this wipe, we died to a grenade right here. And now this time, we got our grenade revenge. That felt pretty good. So, do we already have a pistol? Yeah. I think those shots, it was this guy. When we heard those shots recently, that sounded really close. It was this guy probably killing that guy. If you saw the sling bag that was above us, which we will go check out shortly. And then we got here just in time to cut him off before he could get to that bag, I think. All right, I'm so excited that we actually got a grenade kill. That was, that felt good. Maybe I need to use some grenade. I'm like scared to throw that, even though I know it's not pulled. Maybe we need to use grenades more. That was like the perfect situation for it. I think the other thing is I don't use grenades as much because you don't really need them. Like if you're running top tier gear, right? Which I try to usually run. I try to run the best gear I have, or in some form, at least like the armor. If you're running high armor, you have a good chance of winning like a one-on-one like that. Since most people don't run armor. So it's usually easier to just charge at the people and fight them with your gun. That's my general plan. But that was a good situation for a grenade. I didn't actually think it was going to work. So I'm pretty happy right now. Still doesn't change my opinion that I think grenades are a little too juiced up. So I think we're alone now, in research at least, for the next few minutes. That was the worst timing possible, huh? Alright. I don't think we're gonna make it out of this one, guys. But I don't think he knows we dropped down. We got a small chance here. It's like right when I said I think we're alone, I get shot. Already wasted the NRS too. That was dumb. I should have bandaged first. I feel like I've been in this situation pretty recently, where I'm like stuck down here and just hoping we survive. But if he has a grenade, we're dead. But if he doesn't have a grenade, We can last for a while down here. We got food. Food and water's full. We have tangerines. So we're pretty good. We're set. Now that I'm thinking about it though, I feel like I have been shot in this little part of research, not just in this wipe, but in the last wipe. This is where I get shot the most by people that I have no idea are there. I remember another situation, we were in this exact situation where we got shot by someone, dropped it down in here, hid for a while, ended up killing them, and then but I had like no idea. I watched the video, I had just no idea where they were, ever. I never saw them in the video. But I guess there's just a lot of entrance points to get shot from there. Alright, so that's good. Yeah, we don't want to. We don't want to pick any fights right now. I was saying that's good, those shots, because that will hopefully draw this person away. But yeah, I think I'm going to sit this one out for a little bit. Just wait this out for a while. Because I'm afraid that he is just parked right above us and waiting. Alright, so I haven't really heard anything still. But basically my plan right now is, because we have tangerines, I can stay here a long time. And that's my plan. I don't want to die. I don't want to lose this stuff. So we're just going to sit here for a long time because he probably doesn't have food and water. And he probably has to leave. And I'm thinking now, so he saw us, we were trying to get into the loot room, right? Which every time we go there, we have died. So maybe I'll take a little break from trying to go to that loot room. It seems kind of scary right now. But anyway, we were trying to go there. He shot us. He probably thought we made it over around the corner into the loot room and probably tried to follow us there. And that's why he threw that smoke grenade earlier. So he probably went into the loot room now and thinks we just left. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Alright guys, I think we waited long enough. I haven't heard a single sound. So either this is like the most patient Tabor player ever, or he left. And that just, man, I really wish NRSs, I wish they did not, like, you could drop them and reuse them until they were juiced out, like kind of like an energy drink. But you can't, so we are going to be super low health, and we're just going to try to extract. Yeah, he could be like right above us too. Huh. I have no idea where this guy went then. Weird. What is this? Spark plug? Alright, let's see. Don't think there's anything in here. This room has been super looted. But they missed a few things, so we'll take that and that. I'm sure there's still someone in this raid. Toilet paper. But I think our chances of running into them are kind of low right now. Just because, like, I don't think many people are bringing in food and water. So people can't stay in the raids this long. Alright, so I saw a guard over there. I think we have... Yeah, that looks like we have ducks. And our stomach is grumbling, so let's head out. I gotta be really careful with this jump, because I don't have health to spare. And this does look a lot better. I saw on the patch that they said some stuff about like improving clarity, and it does look a lot better. Like they removed some of the fog that was used to manage the rendering and stuff, and like this is a lot better. The game just looks a lot cleaner. The sightlines are a lot longer. It's nice. Alright, so we're gonna be a little greedy here. And let's check for the car battery. since a lot of people forget about it. Alright, no car battery. I'm not gonna worry about that. AK rail. Okay. Maybe we'll make it out of this. I don't want to say so far so good, but so far so good. Man, this route is so much more dangerous now. These reeds are like super sparse. Checking behind us because you never know who you might find sneaking up on you. And we did see that guy in the first video sneaking up on us here, and then because we... Oh shoot, no one's been here? Awesome. This is hard to fit in our bag. And because we spotted that guy originally, we got a GPU out of it. Dude, I do not have the health pool to be fighting these guys. And that's why I need to make sure I actually kill this guy, because he could take a couple shots at me. Alright, so you can shoot through these doors. Cool. Yeah, he could take a couple shots while we're extracting here and ruin our day. Alright, well we gotta take that, right? That's a fun gun to have. Not a bad... Why won't that go on there? Not a bad haul in this little room here. Can't keep listening to that stupid stomach growl. It's so frustrating. It's so disgusting. And it's like way too accurate sounding. Alright. Let's just get out of here, hopefully. And not get like sniped by an AK Alpha. It is nice being out of the like pre-wipe event, you know, and not running into AK Alphas all the time, because man, that gun, I mean, I use it all the time, but that gun is way too strong, in my opinion. Alright, so we got our 3 kills. We survived. That was pretty awesome. Got this dude. I loved it. So the score screen, which you guys can't see because there's that bug on this, on Airlink or whatever, the guy we killed with the grenade, his name was C4 Boom, which I think is so appropriate. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to do something that I don't enjoy doing, but until this game gives us a better way of regenning our health and stuff, this is just the only option. So like normally I would use some NRSs, but like NRSs are expensive right now, right? And I don't have enough NRSs for that, and the food is all low, so we are actually going to just double check we took all our stuff off. And we're going to deploy and then just reset. And like, I hate that this exists in the game, because now I'm going into a raid and I'm taking a slot up and then not using, and then like, you know, leaving the raid right away and then kind of ruining the raid a little bit for everybody. So I don't like that. I wish they would incentivize not doing this, but this is all I got. This is like, it's way too valuable to do this right now. Cool. All right. So now we're back full health, full water. If you don't know too, you don't actually have to kill yourself there. You just abandon the raid. So you don't even have to lose your pistol or anything. But yeah, so we're going to hop back into Island. I'm going to get re-kitted, and I will see you guys shortly. Nice. All right, so we have not spawned here yet, so that's exciting. Let's do our normal route. You know, let's not get too fancy today. I was trying to think of ways that they could incentivize not doing what I just did, which is like jumping into a raid and abandoning it immediately to get all your stats back. I don't know exactly. I don't think I have a great solution for it. But what I was thinking was, if they added some more like health items, like ways to heal, that... Oh, we already got a guy in there? Interesting. Well, let's try to kill him soon. If they added some more ways to heal, like say maybe eating food heals a little bit, or bandages heal a little bit, or like you could have an add-on in your bunker that heals also, like just some way to like recover in your bunker and not like waste NRSs and waste the food. I'm less concerned about, but like wasting NRSs just to heal in your bunker does not feel good because they're just so expensive. So like they could make it. Oh, we got a guy in that tower too. They could make it somehow a little cheaper to do that kind of stuff. I think it might help. I just saw him in the window. I don't know who to go for. I think alright, I don't know how that guy's not dead. But I think this guy's a bigger threat to us right now. I think we got him. Because it looks like he just disappeared. I was actually kind of worried there. People just aren't dying as quick as I thought they would. But we don't know if we got the guy in the warden's office. So we'll go check that next. Alright, well, wait, I think it was just right here. I did not like that at all because we came up here, I didn't see anything. I think we just saw a body disappear. So I don't even know if I killed that guy now. We have maybe 2 kills and maybe 0 kills. Interesting, but I feel like we would see this guy now. Yeah, I think we would see him if, like, I don't know where he could have gone, but also not shot us. I'm gonna go up in this tower first. I want to check for the walkie-talkie. That's a pretty good item. It looks cool. And then we'll make our way to Warden's office, but we're not gonna rush there. If we killed that guy, great, and the stuff will be there when we get there. If we didn't kill him, I'm not in a huge rush to go find out that we didn't kill him and have him kill us. I actually always forget that there's a med cabinet here. Oh, nice. I didn't even look, but yeah, the walkie's here. Perfect. Alright, so there's a guard down there. And like the box on the roof, I'm like standing on my tippy toes right now to see over this bar. The box on the roof is not looted. Dude, this island looks so much better without the fog. That was a good upgrade. So I'm thinking we killed the guy in Warden's, or he's gone because he didn't bother to loot that outside chest. Let's check for the car battery real quick. And we're gonna leave that bot alive. Alright, no battery. Let's go see if we can find anything in Warden's. Alright, I don't think there's gonna be like a GPU or anything in there. But just because the guy didn't seem to go right to that GPU spawn. That's a bot again. But we'll still check. Maybe he didn't see it in time. And then, normally, if you're starting out and you're looking for money too, I would recommend to take these guns. Try to come out with more guns than you go in with. But I'm not going to do that because I just don't like looting with a gun on my hip. Makes things too difficult for me. But I do recommend you do it. I'll find my money in other ways, but guns are a good way to make money, and then you don't have to buy them too. Alright. So we gotta listen for footsteps here, or any sound indicator really. Let's just shut that. Why not? Got a big water bottle here. We're gonna take that. Cause that pays. Food is a lot easier to find, I think, than water. So with that water bottle, we can probably stay in this raid the whole time if we wanted to. I mean, I'm not planning to, probably, since I still kind of just want to... Yeah, this door's not open. I think we got him. He would be gone by now. Probably not planning to stay in this raid for super long just because... Ooh, little lag spike there. I just like getting player kills right now, and we'll find our money other ways. But if you were here to loot, finding a big bottle of water, that water like that basically means, yeah, we got him. You can probably loot this whole map because you'll find food, you just won't find water as consistently. Yeah, so no GPU. I have not seen a GPU spawn here in so long. Like even in last wipe, I haven't seen a GPU here. It's so funny. Why was he wearing this helmet? I'm trying to decide. We're gonna go ambulance. Like, why is he wearing this helmet? He's coming in with like completely naked, but he had a helmet on. Maybe he found it, but not. You don't normally find helmets in this building. And this is basically the only building he went to, because we saw him running up that hill, and then we killed him. Okay, so do doors only open one direction? Is that the problem? Yeah, some doors only open one direction. Cool, good to know. We will definitely have to learn which doors do what. Oh my god, we got another airdrop. Alright, awesome. Dude, what? So, I haven't actually talked about it at all, but during the community event, which I was very surprised about, we saw, I streamed for like 9 hours, I don't know. Honestly, I was like dead after that. I was also super burnt out. I was not even sure I was gonna play for a while into this wipe, but here I am anyway. So yeah, we played for like 9 hours in full stacks of 3. So we had like high numbers, which I think is important for airdrops. Oh my god, there's a player, guys. Where did that guy even come from? But yeah, so we played for so long, so many games, and we never saw a single airdrop, which was crazy. Alright, so this guy could be just exfilling. And in that case, I think we'll be a little too slow, and we'll miss him. I've never seen a player running from there. That was so weird. Yeah, I think he exfilled. I think he's gone. I mean, we did just see him there for a second. Wait, exfills aren't open. That was good. That was AK Alpha, dang. I did so bad there. I should have 100% had that kill. I didn't even, where did he come from, that box? I gotta try that out actually, because I don't know how he came out from behind that box. I was not expecting that. But man, if I had gotten that kill with AK Alpha and the airdrop, I would have had 1,000 subscribers by now. Alright, let's get back in. That was so unfortunate. I'm a little sad. But I will get back in and we'll see what happens in the next raid. What? What? How are we already getting shot at? We literally just spawned in. And there's a guy over there. Do you think we can get him? No, dude, this site sucks, man. I forget this green site is like so hard to use on the M4. Alright, so we got guys spawned all around us. That's probably most of our ammo. I don't even know if you can shoot through that. Should we just leave because we're just embarrassed by our shooting? Yeah, we're just gonna leave. Alright, we're going. We'll go somewhere else. I'm so embarrassed right now. Can't hit anything. This sight's... I can't see with this sight on here. That's my excuse. I can't... It's not that I can't aim. But we can go get this guy. Oh, that bot's shooting us. Interesting. Oh god, why is he following us? Alright, let's find out.
I'm friendly. I don't know about you. I'm friendly though.
Yeah, alright, well...
No one.
Alright, I'm gonna go a different way though, so don't follow me. Alright?
Are you streaming? You sound like somebody.
I do stream, yeah.
Huh? I can't hear you.
I do stream.
You do?
Yep.
What's your name? I'll follow you.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip? Alright. Twitch?
Hmm? On YouTube.
On
Yeah, on YouTube.
I'll
So,
follow you after this. I got you.
yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Alright, see you.
Is that bot still shooting us? Yep. Alright, so that was weird. We're just gonna go and try to avoid that guy completely. So I hate the idea of killing people after I say I won't kill them. If we run into him later, I, don't have much option. But for now, at least we can try to go somewhere else and not run into him. Is that a bot still that's shooting us? It's like very aggressive. Alright, we got a big shot there. Let's pause real quick. 2, 3. What gun is that? Oh no, this guy's still alive. Alright, let's see how this goes. I don't know if we can shoot through this. What? Okay. So that guy's... What are these new gun sounds? Oh, dude, we're so low on ammo. Let's put our last full mag in. And let's go see if he got anything in that building. I don't think he did. I thought that was a guard shooting us this whole time. Alright, so we're done with ammo. This is gonna be a short raid. Because we got nothing left to spend. Probably should start bringing in more mags. But we're gonna actually have to take this. Because we might need it. What do you think? We think we got that guy in the window? I don't think we did. Ruger. Do we have any ammo left? 2 ticks. Let's keep moving. So... yeah, I don't know what happened to that guy. We might have gotten him, but we'll find out in the score screen. I don't think we have enough ammo to really go into research right now. What I really need to do is find a guard with an M16 or some Stanags and then restock from that. And also probably just buy some more. I think I need to come in with at least 4 mags right now. It's 3 is just not enough, especially because I normally would come in with 2 drum mags. That's way more ammo than 3 Stanag standard mags. So yeah, we'll switch that up after this game. And yeah, I don't want to go into research right now. I'm just not feeling super confident in our aiming. And I really want to switch this sight out. I don't know. I gotta keep complaining about it. It's probably pretty annoying. It's just it really bothers me. Trying to use the green OKP sight on an M4. It's just it doesn't work. It's something weird. When you move your head, the sight moves too. It just makes it really hard to aim. I don't know how to aim with it. So close range is fine, but it's pretty hard for me to hit long range shots with an OKP on an M4. Let's see if it comes across the video. So right now I'm moving my head and the sight's moving all over the place. So I don't know what to trust. Do I trust the iron sights? Do I trust the OKP. I don't know. But let's head down here. Okay, perfect. Can switch it out. Dude. Nope, this one has the same issue. Yeah, so like what site? This one's even worse. I basically have no idea where that gun is aiming is my problem. And I don't have much ammo, so I don't want to waste it on that guard. I guess we do have the MP40 if we need it. Let's try to get a car battery, maybe? Nope. And now we'll try for an NRS. I still remember it when I was first playing in my first wipe. So I got this game in November 2023. So this was pretty early on, a few weeks into my first, so probably sometime in December. Oh, nice. The NRS is still here. I had the MP40. It was like kind of a gun I used in this when I started out. Because it's like, it's a good gun. It's a good starter gun. It's cheap, reliable, works out pretty well. Just you can't put any attachments on it. But anyway, I snuck up on this duo that was hanging out in this camp. And I got a kill on both of them. And I just remember that feeling, my first duo kill. It was just such a good feeling. I think that was when I got hooked on the game after that. So running with an MP40 through that camp kind of brings back, you know. Wow, that's a bot. You reckon us. Running with an MP40 through that area kind of, you know, brings back some nice memories. What? Wait, is that a player? Acting like a bot. But then bots don't throw grenades. Hold on. Alright, this is not going well, guys. So that was a player. Try to grab our gun. That's a player, yeah. Alright, we gotta get out of here. We're in a terrible spot. Maybe they're fighting each other now? I think if we just keep this tree line to the tower, we should be okay to regroup here. It's definitely a player, right? Because I've never been shot by a bot from that tower so consistently. I think we're going to use that NRS too. And we do not have the ammo for this fight. Alright. So far we're safe for a little bit here. It's a lot of action going on in prison still. 2 ticks. And these both have 1 tick. And do we have bandages? Right, so we have no bandages and no NRSs. So this is not a good time for us to be aggressive because we get 1 bleed and it's game over for us. So I think we're gonna play this kind of cautiously. It looks like the tower guy's gone. He might have gotten killed because we did hear a lot of shooting. Or he dropped down and went to go look if we're dead, which means he's behind us. Both aren't great outcomes because we don't know what happened to him. I think I'll be a little more comfortable fighting if we get a bandage though. So I'm gonna head up to this tower over here, and not that one. That tower, not that tower. This tower, somewhere on the other side of this cliff. I don't know, I'd rather kill that guy though too. Just saw a guy in Warden's office. So do I want to play smart, or do I want to play for kills? Probably for kills. That one better be a bot, right? Alright, so that was the first guy that was shooting us, it looks like. So what happened to the Warden's guy? Do we think he got out already? I don't know. Or is that him right there? Yeah, that's him up there in the window. I do not trust myself at all to take this shot with this sight. Just the way he's hiding up there makes me think like maybe he's got something good, you know? He's like playing pretty cautious. If he's paying attention though, I think he could see us in this tree. But hopefully he doesn't. Well, we'll see. I'm hoping he just jumps down and we can kill him. I've got like 3 bullets. I don't really want to take a shot on this guy until I know I can get the kill. Or at least have my best shot. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait this out a little bit. So tempting to take that shot right there, but I don't think it's... Haha, good job. He got us. Matt 49. Oh. Oh, okay. So we did get that guy in research. Cool. Alright. Still a rough start though, but let's get re-kitted. That whole game was all just off. So, yeah, I'll get re-kitted and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so we got our aggressive spawn again. So we're just gonna go look for some key items, I think. So we'll rush in here. We'll take a quick look at this stuff. Alright, well, you know, grenades worked for us one time, so now we have to try them. And then we're gonna try to check for purple and a GPU really quick, I think. And then get out of research. But we'll see how well that plan goes. I have a problem where I make plans, but I don't actually listen to them or follow them. And so a lot of times I will end up staying here way too long. Alright, it's no GPU, but we did get a silencer. So that is great. I don't even know what that silence is. Works on a gun, I guess. Silencers are great. They always grab a silencer. Alright, so we were a little too slow here. Those shots that we hear are someone running through the front of research. Woo. If we hadn't gone into that side room like we did looking for the GPU, we could have run straight up here and potentially gotten a kill. But we didn't. We waited a little longer. Oh wait, there's 2 right there. Alright. We did not get anyone there. But we still got a shot. And it's good to know that there's a duo. Because I was not expecting a duo. Let's see, so... Oh, they're getting a little closer. Interesting. Alright, what do we want to do? Well, we got like 1 more bullet in here, we might as well use it. I think we're mostly hitting grass. We'll get rid of that one. It's got like 1 shot in it anyway. Like, I think we're mostly hitting the hill. I don't think we're gonna kill that guy. And we're just gonna end up wasting too much ammo trying to shoot him. Alright, so he's got it. We'll let him use his ammo up. He's got an SKS, it sounds like. Maybe we should climb back upstairs, I think. Dude, beginning of wipe is so interesting. So many interesting encounters like this. Alright, so we lost him. Unfortunate. Let's see. So I don't think it's... He could be climbing up that ladder, which is what I'm most worried about right now. Ooh. Got a little lag spike there, but we're good now. So I think there's a way to get up here. I just don't know it. We should probably take that. We should probably take that bandage, but Okay, that guy didn't do much damage. I'm not really interested in hanging out here right now. I think this... Okay, I was like, I think that door has not been opened. I wanted to come in here and look down the hill. Oh, let's try this side up. Or look up the hill, because we heard shots just a second ago coming from radio. So be a good time now for someone to come down the hill. I was like, they could be doing it right now. Okay, we're not gonna get that. So I think this guy's still alive. Oh yeah, that feels good. This site feels good. Got footsteps. But it could be a bot. I think it's a bot. So let's just keep going then. I do want to check out the conference room. I'm pretty anxious right now. What happened to that guy? So we have a bot there though, so that makes me pretty confident. Let's check this window though. I don't see anyone coming down the hill. Makes me pretty confident that we are safe. We go in here. Got metal sounds. Why would we be hearing metal? It's gotta be a player, right? I don't know. There was like metal sounds right down here in the bottom right. I think that's a player. Could be the guy that we shot at. Maybe he made it into the building now. Yeah, let's keep going. I don't hear anything now. Okay, so guns just spawn on the ground there now. Maybe that's always happened. Because the first time I came in here and I saw that, I thought that was like someone dropped a gun there. Oh wait, the card is here. It just spawns differently. Okay. Oof, we gotta protect this card now. Alright. So there's someone around us. This is my favorite trick. Hiding behind this pillar and just waiting. Alright, so they just took out a guard. It is an SKS again. think it's probably the guy from the beginning. Could be anyone though. Everyone is running SKS right now. But let's wait. I don't want to move right now. I really want to run this purple. So I think we need to wait this out a bit. Time's on our side, so let's just wait. Alright guys, I don't know what's going on. I thought I heard footsteps. I haven't heard anything in a while. I think we're gonna move out. And hope for the best. We're gonna try to get this purple. I mean, we're gonna loot a little bit first anyway, right? Alright. I'm like pretty paranoid right now. Which is why you don't hear me talking. Alright guys, I gotta end on that one. That was a tough way to end, but you know, today just wasn't our day. So we're going to restart soon, try again, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.